Thanks, Wendy. Okay, there's been a bunch of chatter in social media regarding the IRS ruling regarding Section 6050I reporting lately. Let's break that down for you so you know exactly what's going on right now. 26 U.S. Code Section 6050I relates to reporting of cash received in trade or business exceeding $10,000. It was originally released in July of 1984 as a way of combating money laundering. So it's about 40 years old. It was amended with the recent Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, and the big change is a small legal change, but a huge procedural one, which changes the definition of cash to include digital currencies. Let's go over who we must report, how we're going to report, and any additional requirements. All right, any person or entity engaged in a trade or business who receives more than $10,000 in digital assets must report. This does not include any transfers or payments for transactions that are not in a business, transaction. So basically, if your friend's paying you back a $12,000 loan, not reportable, or if a family member gives you $20,000 in crypto, not reportable. All right, how are we going to report this? We're going to file a Form 8300, which is going to include the name, address, and TIN, or Social Security number, of the person from whom the cash or digital assets was received. We're going to need to list out the amount of digital assets in USD and also the date and nature of the transaction. Additionally, we are going to have to provide a report to anybody that we reported on, meaning the people that sent us the digital currency, the crypto. We're going to have to send them a report of the total amount that we actually reported to the government. That's got to be done by January 15th of the following year. Let's go over this one more time. It gets kind of complex. This applies to any receipts of digital assets over $10,000, even if they're in separate payments. You're going to gather the information from the sender, including their name, identification, and you must secure a copy of an identifying document, driver's license, passport, something along those lines. You're going to register, and this is a one-time thing, you're going to register your name or company name with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. You're going to download their version of the Form 8300, fill it out with your information as well as the sender's information, and upload it into their portal within 15 days of the receipt of the digital asset or assets. Don't forget to send a report of all the submittals to the sending parties at the end of the year by January 15th. Good news is the IRS hasn't got all this figured out yet. Even if you look at the Form 8300, you'll notice that there isn't even a box for digital assets or crypto. So the IRS has announced in their announcement 2024-4 that businesses right now are not required to report the receipt of digital assets until the IRS issues final regulations. They don't have their system set up just yet, so there's no requirement to report on it right now, but definitely get your system set up because this is going to become part of the required governance from the IRS probably within the next 6 months. We'll keep you posted.